Abdullah ibn Abbas is the cousin of the Prophet ﷺ, right? He was 13 years old when the Nabi ﷺ passed away. And once Abdullah ibn Abbas was really young, that was even before the Nabi ﷺ passed away. Abdullah ibn Abbas was a little kid. And the Nabi ﷺ took him on a ride, and they were riding a horse together. And the Nabi ﷺ taught Abdullah a very, very powerful and good words that our topic today is going to be about. The Nabi ﷺ said to Abdullah, Ya ghulam, inni u'allimuka kalimat. O son, I'll teach you few words. احفظ الله يحفظك. When you protect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will protect you. And someone may ask me, how would I protect Allah? Does anyone have an answer for this?
By it does not mean like literally protecting him from harm, but it means like making his name, like protecting his sharia and his religion from.
Very good, very good. What else? What else is considered protecting? Nah. Okay. What else? So protecting your own religion, protecting your own self, following the religion, following what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us, right? This is how we protect the deen. So the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught Abdullah, قال احفظ الله يحفظ. If you protect Allah, Allah will protect you. احفظ الله تجده تجاهك. And you protect Allah, you will find Allah every single time you need Him. إذا سألت, when you ask, إذا سألت فاسأل الله. When you ask Allah. وإذا استعنت, and if you need help, فاستعن بالله. You seek help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then a very, very great important lesson. وَاعْلَمْ أَنَّ الْأُمَّةِ, and know for sure, if this whole ummah, if all mankind, لو اجتمعت على أن ينفعوك بشيء, يعني if all mankind come together to benefit you with one thing, they cannot benefit you unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written this for you. وَاعْلَمْ أَنَّ الْأُمَّةَ لو اجتمعت على أن يضروك بشيء, and if all mankind come together with all their weapons, all their power, all their knowledge, everything, لو اجتمعت على أن يضروك بشيء, if they all come together to harm you with something, they cannot harm you unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written this on you. رُفِعَتِ الْأَقْلَامِ وَجَفَّتِ الصُّحُفِ, which means that there's no more writing, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written everything in our lives, and this is already done. So there's no more writing. طيب. So Abdullah ibn Abbas got older, and he felt that he was going to die. At the age of 50, he became blind, and he thought he was going to die. He was the most knowledgeable person among the Sahaba. طيب. So Abdullah ibn Abbas thought of what to do to make this knowledge continue. What's the best thing to do? Yeah, he chose particularly to teach it to a child. So he said, I will find a child and teach him this, right? So he migrated to Al-Kufa in Iraq with Ali ibn Abi Talib at the time, and then he was looking for a child so he can teach him his knowledge, and this way the knowledge will keep passing from a generation to another. Do you guys remember Ahmed Hassanin's story?
Yeah.
That's exactly the same concept. He's been trying to teach people, so when he passed away, Allah yarhamu, some other people would take this knowledge and transfer it to him. So he looked among the kids, and he found a very good child. His dad, he said, take my child, teach him, and I want to see my child as a scholar afterwards. Well, Abdullah ibn Abbas tested him first to make sure that the kid, no, he tested him first so he can make sure that he is, the kid is smart, and he found him smart, so he started teaching him, right? And this kid name is Sa'id, happy. So his mom called him happy, Sa'id, right? At this time, the caliph of the Muslimin was Abdullah ibn Marwan. And the army head was Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi. That's his name. So Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi was a very tyrant person. He was such a tyrant who kills anyone who opposite or who doesn't listen to him, right? So there was a leader in the army. His name is Ibn al-Ash'ath. Do you guys focus?
Yeah.
Do you guys listening to these? These names are important because you're gonna see all this in the movie. Alright? So Ibn al-Ash'ath was one of the army leaders. And Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi was jealous from Ibn al-Ash'ath. I don't know why, but he wanted to just get rid of him. So he tried to send him in a war in Turkey at the middle of the winter, just for them to lose energy or maybe get killed or something. So anyway, Al-Hajjaj was a man who killed so many people. He didn't even care. Anyone who opposite Al-Hajjaj, he would kill him immediately. So Ibn al-Ash'ath decided to make some sort of a revolution against Al-Hajjaj. And he took some righteous people who wanted to stop Al-Hajjaj from his bad acts and to stop him, and they decided to fight Al-Hajjaj. And among these people was this kid who was kid at the time. He wasn't kid anymore. He was an adult, around 40 years old, Sa'id ibn Jubayr. And he was a very, very good, knowledgeable scholar. At this time, his wife was pregnant, and this was their first child. Okay? So Sa'id ibn Jubayr joined Ibn al-Ash'ath in his fight against who? Against Al-Hajjaj, right? So what happened is they had a war, and this battle, a lot of people died in this battle. That's why they called it Ma'arak al-Jamajim, because a lot of people died in this battle, right? So Ibn al-Ash'ath was killed in this battle, and Sa'id ibn Jubayr and two other scholars, they ran away, they escaped. So they kept escaping for a very long time, basically 12 years. Sa'id ibn Jubayr was escaping for 12 years. He couldn't see his wife, he couldn't see his child who was born after basically he escaped for 12 years. But he stopped with himself and he was thinking, what is my main goal in life? He said, the main goal is to teach people what Abdullah ibn Abbas taught me, right? So now I have the knowledge and I have to convey to someone else. I have to teach other people. So he started teaching people in different countries, and he's been escaping for a while. At this time, Abdullah ibn Marwan, the caliph, sent to Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi a letter. And he told him, whoever you find from those who followed Ibn al-Ash'ath, you give him two options. Put him in front of the sword. If he says, I'm a kafir, if he says, I'm not a mu'min, if he says, I'm a kafir, he's free. If he says, I'm a mu'min, chop off his head. Okay? So they gave the students of knowledge of Sa'id ibn Jubayr and the other scholars, he had two main scholars with him in this incident. They gave them two options. They bring the students of knowledge, young kids or maybe youth, and ask them, are you a Muslim or a kafir? If you say I'm a kafir because I fought against you, he's khalas, you go. If he says I'm a mu'min, you just kill him, right? So they start doing this to all the students of knowledge of Sa'id ibn Jubayr, but during this they were still looking for Sa'id ibn Jubayr and the other two scholars. Well, they caught the other two scholars and they brought them to Al-Hajjaj. Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi, the tyrant, he didn't want to start questioning them, or he didn't want to, not to take them to court. He was not planning to take them to court. He was going to do this by himself. But he didn't want to start questioning them until he finds the third person, which is the most important guy, Sa'id ibn Jubayr. So they kept looking for Sa'id ibn Jubayr, and Sa'id ibn Jubayr was escaping from place to another, And then after 12 years, he found that he already built very good student of knowledge, and he already conveyed all his knowledge to them. So he said, خلاص, why would I run anymore? وَأَعْلَمْ أَنَّ الْأُمَّةَ لَوْ اجْتَمَعَتْ عَلَى أَنْ يَضُرُّوكَ بِشَيْءٍ لَنْ يَضُرُّوكَ إِلَّا بِشَيْءٍ قَدْ كَتَبَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكَ. He said, remember the hadith he learned from Abdullah ibn Abbas? The hadith Abdullah ibn Abbas learned from Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If all mankind came to harm me, they can't, unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala written it on me. So why would I escape? Khalas, I'll just go. Right? If he's going to kill me, I'm fine. I already did my message in this life. So, as a little story happened, you guys will see this detail in the movie. And then Sa'id ibn Jubayr went, basically he got caught, and he went to Al-Hajjaj Yusuf. So Al-Hajjaj had this very interesting conversation with him before he killed him, right? I just don't want to say the conversation myself. It's very interesting, huh?
So you don't want to ruin it?
Yeah, because you guys gonna, and basically in this movie it's word by word. It's exactly what happened between them. The guys did a very good job saying this. These guys are my friends in the movie, and one of them is around here. He is coming from New York. I wanted to invite him to come, but he has a conference in Harvard, and he couldn't come. But you guys will watch this, and we will comment about the movie right after we finish. So the movie will show you in Sa'id ibn Jubayr with his students of knowledge and his encounter مع الحجاج بن يوسف. Not the real one. Can you turn off the lights? And something that didn't show up in the movie, Sa'id ibn Jubayr in his first night in jail, when he came to Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi, someone came to visit him. It was a child, 12 years old. His name is Umar. So he walked in. So Sa'id asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Umar ibn
Abdulaziz."
He said, "I'm Umar ibn Sa'id ibn Jubayr." It was basically his son that he never saw in his life. And it was the first meeting between Sa'id ibn Jubayr and his son in his first night in jail. The kid is 12 years old, and his father has been escaping for 12 years old. And he told him, "Son," he told him, "I didn't escape because I was afraid. I did escape because I had all this knowledge that I didn't want to die with. So I escaped to teach people until I was confident that I taught enough people my knowledge, and I came to face my situation." And he taught him this hadith, وَاعْلَمْ أَنَّ الْأُمَّةَ لَوْ اجْتَمَعَتْ عَلَى أَنْ يَضُرُّوكَ بِشَيْءٍ لَنْ يَضُرُّوكَ إِلَّا بِشَيْءٍ قَدْ كَتَبَهُ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكَ. So even in his jail, he was still teaching his son the most important hadith he had learned in his life. This hadith, it teaches us how we should be very reliable on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How people should trust Allah, that every single thing that will happen to you in your life has already been written, and nothing happens but what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants. Right? So when we have this relation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, احفظ الله يحفظ. Right? Let's watch and then we'll go. What's up, guys?
أنشودة الأذان تسري إلى الآذان قدسية الألحان من هاتف رباني أنشودة الأذان تسري إلى الآذان قدسية الألحان من هاتف رباني.
الصبح أسفر والكون كرر،
الصبح أسفر
والكون كرر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Congratulations, Commander, on your victory over your enemies and the enemies of the believers. All of Iraq is talking about Allah supporting the Khilafah at your hands and the defeat of Ibn al-Ash'ath and his followers. Those who were misled found out who they are and who Hajjaj is.
Ibn al-Ash'ath thought that with scholars like Sa'id ibn Jubayr joining him, he could win the battle. Surely the sword of Hajjaj does not break, and the soldiers of Ibn Marwan cannot be defeated. This was proven at the Battle of Jamajim. Those rebellious ones did not consider what happened to Ibn Zubayr at the hands of Hajjaj.
And what about the prisoners of war and the scholars who still oppose you, O Commander?
I am waiting for a letter from Amir al-Mu'mineen for them.
The letter, Commander.
Assalamu alaikum. Everyone who participated in Jamajim with Ibn al-Ash'ath shall be put to the sword, unless he recognizes his kufr. If he insists he is a believer, chop off his head. Call the head of police.
I'm here, Commander.
Bring the prisoners after you've read this to them.
As you wish.
You? Every rebellion we see you. Yesterday with Ibn Zubayr, today with Ibn al-Ash'ath. If a rebellion were to take place far away, you'd be part of it. What have you gained, O deluded hypocrite? Except the humiliation and defeat of disgrace.
By Allah, the possessor of truth cannot be disgraced even if the entire world were to plot against him. There is no honor for the possessor of falsehood, even if the moon were to rise from his forehead.
May Allah kill me if I don't kill you.
But I was given an oath by your servant.
When you keep your oath with Allah, we will keep ours.
Are you trying to deceive me, Hajjaj? You are the one who breaks the oath with Allah.
What made you oppose us this time?
The same as before, and the same that will make me oppose you again. You want a kingdom, we want a khilafah. You want Persian or Byzantine, we want the Quran and Sunnah.
You will teach me Islam?
Isn't it obvious that spilling the blood and seizing the wealth of the Muslims is a grave evil?
We will punish corrupt rebels like you.
Assuming that I am a rebel, are you dealing with us as rebels should be dealt with within the law of Allah? The leaders of the rebels aren't pursued, their prisoners aren't killed, their wounded aren't finished off, and their wealth is not seized.
You are not a mere rebel. You are a kafir. You have disbelieved because you went against Amir al-Mu'mineen.
We went out against the oppression and tyranny after our patience was exhausted. Ibn al-Ash'ath did not go out on his own. Rather, the people of Iraq came out with him, on the forefront of whom were the leaders, the scholars of Iraq. So are those scholars now disbelievers and hypocrites?
Are you making fun of me? We'll put you with your leader, the crazy slanderer Ibn al-Ash'ath. Chop off his head.
You will not die by being killed, Hajjaj.
Wait, why?
I heard righteous people like Hassan al-Basri and Sa'id ibn Jubayr make dua that you not die except disgraceful in your bed.
Did they really say this?
Yes, so that Allah postpones your punishment to the hereafter, and it is more severe and more disgraceful.
Chop off his head! Who is left from the heretics?
3 scholars, Amr Shabi, Mutarb ibn Abdullah, Sa'id ibn Jubayr. As for Sa'id ibn Jubayr, he's escaped and we can't find him.
You incapable fool! With all your forces, you cannot find him? Sa'id ibn Jubayr will not escape me. I'm Hajjaj, the son of Yusuf.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. My dear children, this dunya, this life that we live in, is so small in the sight of Allah, it does not weigh the wing of a mosquito. So insignificant, in fact, that this is the only place we know where disobedience is allowed. And you must know that the disbelievers love this life, and they are becoming proud and arrogant as the believers and the friends of Allah are driven away and oppressed. Do not let your dunya distract you from your hereafter. Allah gives the dunya to those He loves and to those He does not love. But He only gives the deen, this religion, to those that He loves. But there is no religion without knowledge. And there is no knowledge without action. And there is no action without sincerity. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make you treasures for me after me. To make you of those who are guided and on the right path. And struggle and stay in this truth until you meet Allah.
Sheikh, it is as though you are giving a farewell address.
By Allah, who knows? Perhaps this is our last meet in this fading world.
May Allah preserve you and continue to benefit others.
You all know that this man is searching for me in every place. And I do not see it except that this will lead to my capture. And I do not see it except that my capture will lead to my death. Death is the end of every living thing. He who does not die by the sword will die by something else. O Allah, I ask you to make us of those who are patient and who die as Muslims. One day, I was with two of my companions. And we began to pray such that we felt the sweetness in our dua. We all prayed to die shaheed that day. My two companions have already had their dua answered. As for me, I am still waiting for mine.
Will truth remain with its wings broken? When the propagators are killed and the helpers are tortured, are we not on truth and they on falsehood?
Umir, are you in doubt about that? By Allah, if they cut us in pieces and feed us to the sharks, we are on truth and they are on falsehood.
Then how is it that they are winning and we are losing?
We are truly losing the day that we doubt the truth we are inviting others to, and do believe the falsehood that they are upon.
Stay where you are. I know one of you is Sayyid ibn Jubayr. Which one of you is Sayyid?
I am.
What? All of you are Sayyid? There's only one Sayyid here. Show me which one.
I am Said.
No, I am Saeed.
No, don't believe them. I am Said.
You swear by Allah you're Sayyid ibn Jubayr?
My son, I am Sa'id ibn Jubayr, and these are my students. Do you really think that Sa'id ibn Jubayr is a youth? I am 57 years old. How can anyone else here be Sa'id?
O student of knowledge, you say you're Sayyid ibn Jubayr and you lied.
I have not lied, nor have I abandoned honesty, for I am Saeed, in that I am very happy. I am very happy to sacrifice my life for the jurist of Islam, Sa'id ibn Jubayr.
Why would you sacrifice your life for this man?
For he is on the truth, and I would gladly die for the truth.
I have not seen such a day of sacrifice like this. May Allah curse Hajjaj. I quit this job. And as for you, Shaykh, I advise you to leave this place.
My students, I am proud of you. I cannot thank you enough, so I leave it to Allah. He is the rich and the praiseworthy. My children, those who gather for the dunya today will be separated because of it tomorrow. The only true bond is the bond of religion and piety. Make sure that your association is for Allah. I leave you all now to Allah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Inna lil-muttaqina mafaza, hadaiqa wa a'naba. It is open.
The governor, he knows of your hiding place, and he sent me to bring you in. I seek refuge in Allah from that. Gather your things. Wherever you want to go, I'll follow you and protect you.
I have hid and fled so much that I'm ashamed in front of my Lord. Now I will wait for the qadr of Allah.
We only flee from the qadr of Allah to the qadr of Allah. I don't fear for you. I fear for the ummah that kills its own scholars. Now please, let us go.
Do you have family? Children?
Yes, yes I do.
Then the fate meant for me will become theirs, and they will be killed.
I leave them in the hands of Allah.
By Allah, never. I will not allow another Muslim to be harmed on my account. Do what you have been ordered.
The governor will send you to Hajjaj, and you know he is an arrogant tyrant.
Whatever Allah wills will happen. Now do what you have been ordered.
I took this job to help you escape. I will not send you to the one who has no mercy. Please, let us go.
I will not allow your family to be harmed because of me, and I will not run any longer. Put the chains on my wrist. Do what you've been ordered to do.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
So what's on your mind, Mutraf?
A dream of good news, where we leave this prison.
Goodness is not always in leaving prison. It is on being on the truth. Remember when Yusuf said, قَالَ رَبِّ السِّجْنُ أَحَبُّ إِلَيَّ مِمَّا يَدْعُونَنِي إِلَيْهِ.
Sa'id, this is not mere imprisonment. This is slaughter.
وَلَئِن قُتِلْتُمْ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَوْ مُتُّمْ لَمَغْفِرَةٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَحْمَةٌ خَيْرٌ مِّمَّا يَجْمَعُونَ.
Sa'id, do you wish to hand your head to those who do not fear the Creator and have no mercy for the creation?
And so what if my head were to separate from my body for the sake of Allah? Do you remember what they're asking from you? They want you to admit that you're a rebel, a kafir. Are you going to say such a thing?
Sa'id, only if we fear danger.
And you, Mutrif, are you going to admit kufr in front of the tyrant?
Oh, Sa'id, I will twist my words out of line. I will conceal what I feel. You should be wise to do the same to save your head.
What am I worth compared to prophets and martyrs? Zakaria was sawn in half. Yahya was slaughtered. And didn't Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam say that the best jihad is the word of truth spoken in front of a tyrant? Didn't Umar, Uthman, Ali, Hussein all die as a result of oppression and tyranny?
Oh Sa'id, I've lived my life speaking the truth. I've even fought for it. Then Allah writes this: we have to be patient until another opportunity comes.
I will stand for the truth, living for it or dying for it. I will stand in front of the tyrants and Allah achieves His supremacy.
So even if you speak the truth as you say, Sa'id, will this solve the problem of tyrants?
Of course not. A scholar will be killed and Hajjaj will remain.
What is this that I hear? People like you, scholars, saying such a thing. When was the objective of the prophets about protecting the worldly life? By Allah, every time a martyr falls on the way of truth, the earth shakes under the feet of the tyrants. The tree of Islam is not watered except by this blood.
Excuse us, Sa'id. We only worry about you and the benefit of the Ummah. The people need your knowledge and understanding.
Just as people need to be taught fiqh, they also need to be taught how to be steadfast on the truth.
We do not see ourselves on your level, Sa'id. Shabi, leave him be, for by Allah, it is as though as I can see the blood of martyrdom on his face.
قُلْ لَن يُصِيبَنَا إِلَّا مَا كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَنَا هُوَ مَوْلَانَا وَعَلَى اللَّهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Bring the accused one by one. Do you know what Amir al-Mu'mineen has written for you?
Yes, I know.
Are you a mu'min or a kafir?
May Allah reform the commander. A kafir is one who breaks the stick, breaks the allegiance, and deceives that which was entrusted to him.
He has acknowledged his kufr and saved himself. Go, you are free. Who is next from the heretics? And you, Shabi, what do you have to say?
People have advised me to say what you say, to please you with it, and make Allah the Exalted angry because of it. I will not do that. However, I do testify to the truth of your saying. A blind trial has befallen us. O Commander, we were unaware of who was upright and who was evil until what happened.
He has spoken the truth and admitted his guilt. I forgive you, Shabi. You are free. Bring the Sheikh of evil and the root of all the problems. Who are you?
I'm Sa'id ibn Jubayr, the happy, son of the powerful.
No, rather you are Shaqi ibn Kasir, the miserable son of the defeated.
I think my mother knew my name better, Hajjaj.
You are miserable and so is your mother. Why do you keep running from me?
I do as Musa did. I run because I feared.
Are you insulting me?
No, I only confirm the reality.
Are you a mu'min or a kafir?
Since I've believed, I've never disbelieved.
You claim belief, hypocrite? By Allah, I'll make you taste death.
Then my mother was right to name me Sa'id. For verily I am happy to die as a martyr and stand next to Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib.
You will not stand near anyone except for heretics and rebels, and I will make hell for you in this world.
If I knew these matters were in your hand, I would have believed in you instead of Allah.
Woe unto you, Shaqi.
Woe is only for those who go to hellfire and miss their paradise.
What do you say about the 4 Khalifas?
I am not their judge.
Which of them do you love the most?
Whoever Allah loves the most.
And which one is that?
That knowledge is of the unseen.
What do you say about Muawiyah?
I'm too busy with myself to comment on him.
What do you say about those who oppose him?
This was blood that Allah saved our hands from. Let us save our tongues from it as well.
And what do you say about me?
You know yourself better than I do.
Still, I want to know your opinion.
It will not please you.
Still, I want to know.
You oppose the book of Allah and the sunnah of His Messenger ﷺ, and the guidance of the rightly guided khulafa. We see that you want to save your prestige and protect your power. This will lead you to destruction, and you know that you will soon meet Allah.
Did I not send soldiers for the sake of Allah? Did I not send Muhammad ibn al-Qasim al-Thaqafi to open Sind? Did I not secure the borders of Iraq?
But you're a tyrant, exceeding all bounds and killing innocent people. And don't you know that the Prophet ﷺ said that the extinction of the world is smaller than the killing of an innocent Muslim? You want to take the servants of Allah as servants for yourself. We only obey the Creator.
We must destroy those with desires before they destroy us. We must have them for lunch before they have us for dinner.
What kind of meal is this? Lunch with one group and dinner with another.
I am more beloved to Allah than you.
Only Allah knows this.
I am with the Imam of Jama'ah and unity. You are with the Imam of disunity.
Ibn Mas'ud said that the Jama'ah is the one that is in accordance with the truth, even if you're on your own. And dissension is to oppress people because of their religion.
Have you not seen what we've gathered for Amir al-Mu'mineen?
I have not seen anything.
Bring the treasures! This, what do you say of this?
It is good if you abide by its conditions.
What conditions?
That it is taken from the right place, and you put it in the right place, and you're not greedy with it with the people. If you do, on the day of judgment, the earth will shake, such that the mother who is breastfeeding will lose sense of her baby.
Do you want any of this for yourself?
I do not love what Allah does not love.
Leave this. They say that you never laugh. Why?
I have not found anything in this world to laugh at. How can a man laugh, and beneath him is the hellfire, and he does not know if he is secure from it?
So what do you say about us people who laugh?
Allah has created our hearts differently, Hajjaj.
And what about the flute? Do you listen to it? Bring the flute and let them play. Why do you cry? This is mere entertainment.
No, by Allah, it is sadness and grief. It reminds me when Allah speaks about the trumpet on the day of judgment. يَوْمَ يَنْفِخُ فِي الصُّورِ فَتَعْتُونَ أَفْوَاجًا.
Are you trying to please me with the soft speech so that I may pardon you?
Pardoning is only from Allah. There is no excuse for you, Hajjaj.
Choose for yourself how you want to be killed.
You choose, Hajjaj. For however you kill me, Allah will kill in the same way on the day of judgment.
I will kill you in a way that I've never killed anyone before or after you.
Then you will corrupt my dunya and your hereafter.
Bring the sword! Take him away and kill him. Why'd you laugh? You say you never laugh.
I laugh at your boldness in front of Allah and His gentleness with you.
Kill this man! Kill him right now!
إني وجهت وجهي للذي فطر السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما أنا من المشركين.
Turn his face to the qibla of the Christians. Indeed, he's among them.
ولله المشرق والمغرب فأينما تولوا ثم وجه الله.
Throw his face in the dirt.
منها خلقناكم وفيها نعيدكم ومنها نخرجكم تارة أخرى.
How quick is his tongue with the Quran? Kill this enemy of Allah.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله.
Kill him! I said kill him! Kill him myself.
Take it from me until I meet you on the day of judgment, Hajjaj. Oh Allah, do not let him overpower anyone after me. La ilaha illallah.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Help me. He wants to strangle me. He wants to kill me.
Commander, what is it?
It's him. It's Saeed.
Saeed who?
Saeed ibn Jubayr. He's trying to kill me.
Saeed ibn Jubayr? He's been dead for 2 weeks now.
I know. He didn't die.
These are illusions and nightmares. Saeed is dead and you killed him.
No, I didn't kill him. They killed him. Oh, and Hajjaj. No one believes him. Not even a servant. Get out, leave me alone.
SubhanAllah, you give power to whom you wish, and you humiliate who you wish. Indeed, the humiliation of Hajjaj is an evidence of your existence, Ya Allah.
No, please don't kill me, I beg you. Please don't kill.
How strange. The Hajjaj who scared thousands is now afraid of a ghost.
He's not a ghost, fool. It's Saeed in the flesh trying to kill me.
And why are you afraid of being killed? You've killed thousands, so taste what they tasted.
Are you mocking me in the time of my torture? If I live, I'll torture you in the worst way.
Are you a tyrant even on your deathbed? Be humble in front of Allah, at least before you die.
What is it with me and Saeed ibn Jubayr? What is it with me and Saeed? Oh Allah, they say you will not have mercy on a soul like mine. Indeed, you are the most merciful.
Take it from me until I meet you in the day of judgment. Oh Allah, do not let him overpower anyone after me. La ilaha illallah.
وينتهي سفر ويبتدي سفري أعود من محن قضيتها زمنا يحيط بي فرح يشدني حذري اليوم أرجع يا أمي ويا عمري وينتهي سفر ويبتدي سفري أعود من محن قضيتها زمنا يحيط بي فرح يشدني حذري أعود يا بلدي أمد آمالي لكي أرى فرجا لديننا الغالي لكي أرى وطنا تروم عزته لكي أرى شعبا بدون أغلال لم أمس من كانوا يحيطهم حزن تمر أعوام بهم فما وهنوا وعذبوا أمدا بغير ما اكتسبوا متى يحين لهم على المدى وطنوا لم أمس من كانوا يحيطهم حزن تمر أعوام فما وهنوا وعذبوا أبدا بغير ما اكتسبوا متى يحين لهم على المدى وطنوا.
What are you doing? He didn't even call for you to bring him in this.
3, 2, 1, go.
But you are a tyrant, exceeding all bounds and killing. Stop smiling!
Let's leave this. They say you never laugh.
You ask me why?
This, what do you say of this?
It is good if you abide by its conditions.
What conditions?
That, I don't know.
Al-Mutarif, I have discovered that my latches are not even locked.
قل لن يصيبنا إلا ما كتب الله لنا هو مولانا وعلى الله فليتوكل المؤمنون.
1, go.
How quick is his tongue with the Quran? Sorry. Don't, you're holding it like this.
Yeah. Tell her I'm leaving 5 minutes. Tell her I'm leaving now. No, I said that wrong. Anyone empower him? Do not let him overpower anyone after me. Who is that?
You're in trouble, boy.
Who is it? Who's this?
What do you want?
Come on, hurry up, hurry up.
Go.
Take him away.
You'll not die by being killed, Hajjaj. So what are you guys in here for?
Will truth remain with its wings broken when the propagators are killed and the helpers are tortured? Will truth remain with its wings broken when the propagators are killed and the helpers are tortured? Are we not on truth and they on falsehood?
Umir, are you in doubt about that? What does that smell? One day, I was with 2 of my companions, and we began to pray such that we felt that sweetness in our dua. We all prayed to die shaheed that day.
Go.
Who's left from the heretics?
3 scholars, Amr Shabi, Mutarab ibn Abdullah, and Sa'id ibn Jubayr. As per Sa'id, he's escaped and he's hiding.
3, 2, 1, go.
Who's left from the heretics?
I'm still trying to get me serious?
2, go.
Who's left from the heretics?
3 scholars, Amr Shabi. That was that me, Magenta.
3, 2, 1. Who was left from the
1,
heretics?
go. 2, 1,
Get out,
go.
Khalid.
2, 1, go.
Who's left from the heretics?
3 scholars, Amr Shabi, Mutarab ibn Abdullah, and Sa'id.
1.
I will not allow your family to be harmed because of me, and I will not run any longer. Put the chains on my wrist. Do what you've been ordered to do.
He said it's so stupid.
Well, on to Hajjaj. No one believes I'm not even a servant. Leave me alone, get out.
Subhanallah.